of Jarrett, just so you know who the man is that you need to look for if you want a copy of the book. He is great.
I appreciate everybody coming out. I've been asked out here tonight and in interviews and on the internet across the country, what was the secret to Memphis? When you have the best announced team that's ever been in the wrestling business, Lance Russell and Dave Jarrett. When you're blessed with the most talented partner that has ever stepped in the wrestling ring, Jerry the King Lawler. When the greatest assemblage of talent that has ever been put together in one area at one time come together. And Bill Dundee is at the top of that list, and he's here now. It made my job very, very easy, and it made me look good. Thank you for coming out.
Alright, now you guys, this is really exciting for me and for you, and hopefully for them. I'd like you to welcome the greatest wrestling rivalry ever, Jerry the King Lawler and superstar Bill Dundee.
Well, how are y'all doing? Doing all right? Well, I heard Jerry Jarrett say, what was the secret that Memphis wrestling being so successful? Well, let me tell it to you, it was Jerry the King Lawler and Bill, superstar Dundee, right? Yeah. You know how Martha always was, and I'm just going to tell you all this. Some of you have been real little when you used to watch us on the thing. Well, on Saturday morning, sometimes I didn't even remember being on Memphis television. But that's another story, because I enjoyed Memphis on a Friday night. So y'all enjoy the movie. Think the King's got a few things to say here. And God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you all for being here tonight. The very first time, my favorite time I ever saw, this is going to be the second favorite time that I ever saw Lance Russell and Dave Brown together. The very first time, my favorite time I ever saw those two guys together was one Saturday morning. I think it was in 1970. I turned on my TV and at 11 o'clock, and there was Lance and Dave on Channel 13, and I looked, and on the corner of their desk were some pictures that I drew. And I knew at that moment, I had sent these pictures in the week earlier, and I knew at that moment, I said, oh my gosh, they're going to show my artwork. They're going to show these pictures that I drew. And sure enough, Lance and Dave picked up and showed these pictures. They said, hey, we got some artwork from a young artist out here in Memphis that sent these pictures in. And they showed those pictures, and that moment was the start of my career in this crazy business that has led me all the way here to this. So I am so excited to be here tonight to see Lance and Dave together again, as many people have already said, without a doubt. And believe me, I've done commentary with Bobby the Brain Heenan, with Gorilla Monsoon, with good old JR, with Michael Cole. But I can tell you that Lance Russell and Dave Brown are without a doubt the greatest wrestling commentators of all time. So thank you all for being here tonight. I know you're going to enjoy this. If there's one thing that I could never stand, there's one thing that really has been a pet peeve of mine, Bill, and that's people that talk. No, not Bill. It's people that talk at movies, and here I am out here doing it. So I will not talk anymore, but I will let you introduce the greatest tag team of all time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
If only Jerry